If I'm at my house, I have the right to play whatever the fuck music I want. If I'm going to produce a video and I've got music played in the background, I can play whatever the fuck I want because I own that right. This is not an advertisement. I don't get paid for any of this shit. I don't want to. But, so, Neeewb Hammer. I really kind of think you're a fake or a shill. What do they call them? Like a koi? Something like that. Basically, you're a fraud. I don't know if you are or not. I kind of think you are. And I own that right too. I can think whatever the fuck I want. But, if you're not a fake, which I really not leaning towards, but you commented in the last video that I had that election fraud is not an executionable offense. It's only like 5 or something years. What did you say? 5 years in prison, something like that. You're full of shit. If you're not a koi, a fake, or anything like that, then you've been screaming so much about Russia, 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 that in 2018 you fucking completely missed the field goal pass in 2018 where the president signed an executive order stating that any one person's or person involved in any type of election fraud for any reason in the United States, whether it was running for a president or for local governor or state governor or anything like that, any reason, any type of election fraud, could be sent to military tribunals. Okay? That's an executive order from back in 2018. Even I remember that. And if you want, you can go and look that up. It's still up today. It's still effective. I think actually I think the effectiveness stopped in mid to late November, I think. So you're gonna, if you're real, once again, highly doubt you are. But so you got that going for you, which means your argument is no longer valid. It's not 5 or 6 years in prison, whatever the chicken shit you said. It is an executionable offense. And if you are the real deal, here's some advice. Stop listening to mainstream media. They're all the same shit. Exactly all of them. They're all owned by Disney. All of them. Actually, I take that back. I think it's all but one, but they're still owned by another company that's eventually owned by the same man. They're all owned by one man. Actually, most everything we have in this entire world is eventually owned by one family. Literally. Everything. Even items you think are competitors are still owned by the same man. So you got that going for you. And I also wanted to let you know that I know there's still a bunch of people out there that think Orange Man bad. But how? Go to his Facebook, follow him. Friend request or whatever. Go to Twitter, follow him. Read his tweets. Go to his Instagram, follow him there. Follow him on every single fucking thing that he's doing. And then go back and watch mainstream media tell you that he's not going to do this when he stated right here that he is. Easiest way known to man to get information is go straight to the horse's mouth. The fact that you're unwilling to do that flat out tells everybody that you're a sheep, which also puts your any future, whether if they're valid or not, any future arguments you have completely null and void, because you will not investigate information on your own at all. If you're only going to listen to what this group tells you and not go listen to this group and form your own opinion, or if you're going to only listen to this group and not go to this man from which this group is telling you to hate, I mean, obviously that is a cult-like, yeah. But if you're not going to go to this man and follow his information, or at least understand it, read it, listen to it, you're no longer allowed to argue in anything at all. Because there's two sides to every story. There's your side, there's their side, and then there's what really happened. So, you got that going for you. Neeewb hammer. I mean, I don't get paid for any of this shit, so I don't know why you're even bothering to comment. I don't want to get paid for any of this shit. So there's that too. Take the fucking channel down, shove it up your ass. I really could give a shit less. But what I really think Neeewb hammer is a spread of, a portionable spread of disinformation. And it's very easy to see that too. If you're not really up to par on a lot of things, then it's easy to see how they spread disinformation by using situations like comments and things like that. It makes you question your knowledge, and then you go back and you're like, oh, maybe this guy was really right. Maybe I really am wrong. Well, that's not the fucking case with me. I can promise you that. I'll go back and I'll look up information. And I went back and looked up the executive order from 2018. I'm not going to tell you all that information because I'm not going to do your fucking homework for you. I mean, you want your mommy to wipe your ass for you too? Fucking shit stain. I basically just wanted something to do while I was eating breakfast, so Merry Christmas. Today is Christmas, and I hope you guys have a great family Christmas. Get to see some kin out there and open some cool gifts. I know there's a lot of people in the world right now struggling right now to make ends meet, and I'm thinking it's going to be pretty soon. Like, we're getting really close to making all this happen where we won't have to worry about none of that no more. And there's going to be a lot of exposure and a lot of truth come out. So I'm kind of looking forward to that as well. But until then, Happy New Year, folks. If I don't put anything else up. And actually, I probably will. I'm going to be working in the garage today. I bought enough material. I'm going to try to build a welding cart and do a few other things. And I'm going to try to do a couple more things on the workbench. And being that I'm going to be off for like the rest of this week and all next week, then really kind of thinking now would be a great time to hammer down on that new workbench. I got the time and I've got the material. I just don't have a full welding bottle. So anyway, I got to get off here. I'm going to go shower, and I got some dishes put in the washer. And till next time, thanks for watching, fuckers.